What's up, YouTube? This is Spider Lance coming back at you with some sports. Talking about one of my favorite subjects. My favorite subject is the Lord and things of God. But my second favorite subject is sports. And I used to be primarily more so a football fan, and at heart I'm a football player. But but my Lakers have been tearing it up the last 3 years. They didn't win the first year they went back. They've been tearing it up, so I'm just so enthused about the basketball season coming up. You know, I love competition. I love to see an obstacle. And I love players who love those obstacles and see them as a challenge. And you know, my favorite player is, for most of y'all know, is Kobe Bryant because he's seen the obstacle, he's seen the hardness of it, and he didn't shy away from it. That what motivates him to play. And you know, you can take that into certain things in life anyway. That's what champions do. They are motivated by slights. They are motivated by obstacles. They are motivated by people saying they can't do nothing, do this or do that. You know, when he got hurt or when he was playing hurt and people said he was done, like Charles Barkley. Then the dude reeled off 9 out of 10, 30 over 30 point game. In a game against Phoenix, he scored 40 points and said after like the last 10 minutes. The boy is bad. He got heart. And now we got this so-called three-headed monster out there in Miami. You got Dwayne Wade. He's on Kobe level, but he's not as good. But he's on his level. You got LeBron, who's on Kobe's level, but he's not as good. But he's on his level. You got Chris Bosh. He's close, but he ain't on his level and he's not as good. And these boys, the deal what I predicted is going to happen. I predicted in a Facebook post. I erased it, but I predicted in a Facebook book post that the true champ is going to die out from the NBA. True champs are people like Michael Jordan, who took a team that he had and he worked with his team and transformed them into champs. And you have true champs, people who want to be the man and want to be the leader and want to be the one who is captain his team and steers his team to championship. Now, what happened with a precursor to this was the Boston Celtics. You had Ray Allen, who was the man on his team. You had Kevin Garnett, the man on his team. And Paul Pierce, the man on his team. But they realized by them being the man, they never was going to win a championship. So what they did was they put so much talent on their team that they couldn't help but win a championship. That's what they did. They were supposed to win that first year. And think about it, if you know, and they put it on the Lakers. I gotta admit, they put it on the Lakers. I got to admit that. But but the thing about it is that they had so much talent they should have win. Now we had the Miami Heat. They got so much talent that they should win some championships. But see, we have a true champion out there, and it's Kobe and them Lakers. They now have the championship taste in their mouth. Once a team get that eye of the tiger feeling them, it's hard to beat them. I remember seeing that in the Detroit Pistons, some bad boys, when they finally won their first championship. They was gonna win at least the next year, and they probably could have won another year if they didn't get injured. The Lakers, the attitude of their leader has bleeded over to all the rest of it. You also got a great champion, it's Derek Fisher there. That attitude has bleeded over to the rest of the team. So now they don't do nothing but expect to win. So as you know, though great talent is good, a great team is better. And the Lakers are a great team. First of all, because I do know basketball, I don't care what anybody say out there. I know basketball. Uh, the Lakers as a team match up well against any team in the history of the game. As a team, they match up. What I mean is, position by position, they are able to match up and play good defense on any team. There's no team they can play you would be like, oh man, they can't guard nobody on that team. No, it's not like that. They match up very well, and they're well coached, and they have in the last 20 years, or as long as I've been living, the second best player I've seen play the game. A close second is Magic Johnson. But number one is Michael Jordan, of course. They have him steering the ship, and he got 5 championships. Been there 7 times. So you got that team, and they're going to play, if they do play Miami, they do match up well against them. So that's where I look at that championship pedigree coming through. So this year, of course, I'm predicting that the Lakers will win the championship. Now the big thing is not whether the Lakers going to win it to me. It's who they're going to play in the finals. I want them to have home court advantage. So I hope they play Boston again. They play Miami, it's gonna be a hard time trying to get that home court advantage back, which they will, because Miami should win 68 to 70 games this year. They should. That's how they got that much talent. But they might not get past Boston. Boston got a front court that's a terror right now. Bringing in Shaq, which he's not as great as he used to be, but the dude still, if he wanted to, can average 16 points, 9 rebounds a game, which is what Kevin Garnett be doing now, and which Big Baby does right now. And then they got Paul Pierce, who's still gonna get you 18 to 22 points any given night. Ray Allen, because of the type of player he is, he could play like he's been playing for the next 4 or 5 years and not really drop off. And then you got Rondo. So they might not get out the East. They might not get out the East. And I would love to beat Boston up again. Because that little tired saying about they never beat our starting five is dumb. It's straight up stupid. For one thing, anybody who really looked at those games in the finals know they were better off with Kendrick Perkins not in there. Oh, how you gonna say that? When Rasheed Wallace was guarding Paul Gasol shot about 29, 30% from the field. When Kendrick Perkins was guarding Paul Gasol shot anywhere from 55 to 65%. So actually, getting Kendrick Perkins out the way and letting Rasheed Wallace check him a little bit more might have been the reason why they was up by 13, because he's a better matchup against Paul Gasol. So, but Paul Gasol ended up getting the better of him at the end. But that last game was, and the thing about that last game was a WWE match. People looking down on Kobe 6 for 24. Yeah, he's 6 for 24. But look at the tapes again. Look at the fourth quarter. He did score 10 points in the fourth quarter. He did in a knockout, drag out WWE match. It was just a defensive battle, defensive struggle, and the Lakers won. See, that's where y'all gotta watch out for my Lakers. They out Boston in that last game. They could play any game. That wouldn't make them so good. They could play the fast game with Phoenix. They could play the hard game with Boston. And most of the time, they the better team. So what's going to happen is the better team is going to win again. And like I said, starting us out, Kobe is looking forward to the challenge. You got to motivate it. He's still the best player in the league until he fall off and only score like 22 points a game or 43%. And LeBron still scoring 27, 28, 29. But if he's scoring 29, just because LeBron getting more assists, don't mean nothing. That's the type of player he is. He get more rebounds, don't mean nothing. He's bigger. But as long as Kobe do what he do, make them crazy, how you make that shot, how you do that, his team still win a championship. You can't dethrone him as the best player. So as we look at this, get ready for this season. I just got through drinking my Lakerade, the beverage of champions. I got something for you there, LeBron. Get ready for another ring, another title. Lakers all the way, 3-peat. The MVP for the finals will be Kobe again, and the MVP of the year. Kevin Durant, everybody jocking him, but at his age, I still take Kobe Bryant over him because Kobe Bryant was the champ, and he had a complete game, and he'll dunk on you like you stole something. So anyway, Lakers, all the Laker haters be quiet.